You only date beautiful women just like her. Here's simple secret number 2. Women cheat on men who don't know them better than they know themselves. Women are always looking for the best option for them, even if you're dating them already. There's a simple technique that you can use that, when done at the right time, will obliterate any desire she has for any other men for good. Simple secret number 3 is knowing what to say in the beginning is useless if you don't know how to keep the attraction going. Women lose interest in a guy even if you make just one mistake with her. And knowing how to avoid all of those mistakes is the only way to the 10, the super hot girl that will actually boost your confidence when other guys see you with her. Women are literally searching for just one reason not to sleep with you, to not hook up with you, and not date you. And if you don't know how to avoid all of those reasons for her not to sleep with you, not to hook up with you, you'll hear those stinging words of rejection over and over again. And I'm going to show you what to say to her. I'm going to show you how to send subconscious attraction signals through your body language, and I'll show you how to tell 100% for sure when she wants to be connected with, touched, or seduced. So here's what the experts say about this. Christian Hudson, owner of The Social Man, says that you can expect way more confidence, self-awareness, and of course, much better results from using my system. Warren Zide, the producer of American Pie, says that I know more about attracting women than anyone he's ever known. Paul Janka, who's the author of Beyond the Digits, says that I can teach a man how to enter a woman's most personal, most private, and most intimate space using my techniques. And Calla Chanel, ad director for Axe Body Spray, actually says that I understand women more than they understand themselves. I've taught thousands of men and have plowed through a frenzy of over 100 books on psychology of attraction, the art of rapport, using neurolinguistic programming for seduction, etiquette, body language, style, eye contact mastery, public speaking, the science of leadership, and hundreds of other books, video training, and even some world-recognized and distinguished mentors such as Wyatt Woodsmall, who's the guy who taught Tony Robbins, and Howard Tangler, who's a first-generation Dale Carnegie instructor, so he's old. And you know what? It was all worth it. After over $30,000 in coaching programs, mentorships, books, and online training programs, and years of study, I took all those things that I learned and that actually worked, and I built what I can say is honestly the most effective and efficient system to attract and keep gorgeous women that has ever existed. And the Tao of Badass has been used to take guys from unsuccessful and overlooked by a beautiful woman they see to putting those same perfect 10s into their arms, perky and purring only for them. There's no room for fluff and BS theory in the Tao of Badass. It's just filled with what actually works. On page 48, you're going to learn how not doing one little thing at the perfect time will catapult you into the friend zone and completely vaporize any chance you have of being anything more than friends, and exactly how to avoid that and not let that happen. On page 14, you'll learn the real reason that women are attracted to wealthy men and how you can sort of mimic that secret quality to make them want you instead, even if you're just a normal dude like me. On page 114, you'll learn the 10 undeniable ways that you can know for sure that a woman is attracted to you regardless of what she says. On page 129, you'll learn how to see the 3 different rapport types and choose the right one that will automatically have her thinking that this guy is different. On page 109, you'll learn the one thing about the way you sit that will instantly turn every woman off, and exactly how to make sure that you never do that thing. Page 25 will show you what confidence really is, and just to give you a hint, it's not what sort of the dating gurus are telling you, and what you can do to actually get more of it. On page 27, you'll learn the one thing that commands and controls your emotions, and how you can influence and control that yourself to keep your emotions in check and keep from being nervous. On page 106, you'll learn one little tweak in the way that you walk that will instantly turn the heads of every woman you walk by and will instantly double the amount of women that you have in your life. Page 31, you'll learn the 5 mind hacks and how to use them to hack your brain to make women uncontrollably wanting you. I know it sounds crazy, but it's brilliant and it works. Page 104, you're going to learn the secret difference between positive and dominant body language and how confusing those two things even once will cause you to get rejected immediately. Page 35, you're going to learn a simple trick to keep a woman from ever cheating on you and how to keep her by your side forever. On page 41, you're going to learn the one sentence that you can say that will turn all the loud douchebags in a bar into your own personal bodyguards instead of having to sort of compete with them for women. On page 45, you're going to learn the thing that 99% of guys do to take away a woman's sort of plausible deniability, and with it, their any sort of chance whatsoever of any intimacy with her, and how to make sure that you never do that thing. Page 72, you're going to learn how to tell if a woman is breaking state, so to speak, during seduction, and how to handle it so it doesn't all fall apart right in front of your eyes, which happens a lot. Page 51, you're going to learn a simple change in your flirting that will automatically bypass her logical brain and speak directly to her emotions to make her feel attracted to you, because you can't convince a woman to be attracted to you. You have to make her feel that way. A lot of guys get that wrong, and it's a really amazing psychological concept to learn. On page 99, you're going to learn how to read a woman's eye movements to tell whether she is lying, whether or not she's telling the truth. She's a visual thinker, naturally creative, and even if she's emotional about something and she doesn't want you to know about it. On page 57, you're going to learn the 3 little words that when said by a woman actually makes her more attracted to you, and how to make her feel naturally compelled to say those 3 words. On page 120, you're going to learn the 9 easy steps to show you exactly how to create a deep emotional connection that is so real and natural that you feel it too. On page 63, you're going to learn what to ask a woman you've just met to get her to spill her guts to you and sort of open up like a book. On page 66, you're going to learn the 4 simple but hidden factors that you can balance to make a woman sort of want to stay by your side forever, and how to balance them perfectly every single time. Page 78, you're going to learn how understanding a woman's sort of filter mechanism here will show women that you know them better than they know themselves. Really key component here. And page 128, you're going to learn how to get one-on-one time with a girl, even in the most crowded and loud environments, without being overly aggressive or kind of weird or creepy. And you're going to learn a ton more. I mean, it's 150 pages of punch you in the face information, and having the ability to see a woman that you think is hot, see exactly what turns her on through reading, easy to see body language cues, and knowing how to speak directly to her emotional brain and skip all the barriers that she would normally have with a guy is pretty damn helpful. If you're like me, you're probably wondering, well, how much is it all going to cost? Well, you'll be surprised at just how affordable it is. It's not going to cost you the $30,000 I spent on coaching programs, mentorship, books, and online training programs, though that was, for me, 100% worth it to learn what I know. It's not going to cost you the $10,000 for my one-on-one sessions that I charge for my time. It's not going to cost you the $3,000 for a seat in my small group boot camps. Here's what you're going to get right now. You're going to get the best-selling Tao of Badass book. It's 150 pages of attraction secrets, and of course, this ebook is worth its kilobytes in gold. When you buy the Tao of Badass, though, you'll also automatically get my bonus reports. The first is monogamy versus polyamory. It's a complete guide to dating multiple women at the same time without lying, tricking, or cheating, and a secret hidden way to eliminate jealousy altogether and have women love you for this. Women will love you for dating other women besides them. I know it sounds nuts, but I have a guide just on that. It's amazing. You're also going to get Escaping the Friend Zone. If you've ever been trapped in the friend zone and you wanted to be more than just friends, but you didn't know how, this report will teach you the advanced techniques needed to make sure that that never happens, and how to get out of it if it does. You'll get a guide to breaking up. As you go on your journey, sort of through this process of learning how to be better and learning the secrets of attracting hotter women, you're going to have to end relationships with women along the way that you care a lot about. And in the end, at the end of the day, the reason why is because you probably are only be able to choose one of these women. So when the time comes, if you don't know exactly the steps to do in the right order, you're going to cause a tornado of pain and suffering to those women, and of course to the paint job in your car. And a lot of other really negative problems are going to happen as well. My sort of motto here is leave her better than you found her. And if you can't do that, you shouldn't be trying. So this guide will help you get through the process of breaking up that will leave you in control, it will leave you happy, and you'll be staying friends with her afterwards. And for the guys who act before this video is over, you'll also get instant access to over 6 hours of training and my personal thoughts on what will make you a complete badass with women in the author's unabridged audio commentary, which sells for $97 retail by itself. But if you want to sit in on one of my private seminars, as a special bonus to the guys who jump on board right now, I'll give you the first DVD of my Hacking Attraction course, which sells for $250 retail, where I teach only a select few students my advanced curriculum on how to recognize and play to their strengths with women, absolutely free. And if you have had problems in the past using other techniques, then this is what you've been searching for. And now if you go to the website for the Tao of Badass, you'll see that everyone else pays just $97 just for the Tao of Badass and the bonus books. And with the added bonuses, it would be a steal at $600, but it's not going to cost you $600. It won't cost you $400 either. It won't even cost you $300 because I know that the guys who learn my system go on to recommend it to as many of their friends as they can, and because many of the guys who learn my system become good personal friends of mine afterwards. And because you found sort of a loophole past that price, if you buy right now from this page, you can get the Tao of Badass, the bonus books, the author's unabridged audio commentary, and the first HD DVD of the live Hacking Attraction course, all for just $97. And that's less than you'll spend on dinner and entertainment with one date. Now, I wish I could tell you that it works for 100% of the guys who learn it, and I wish I could tell you that it works on 100% of the women you'll meet all the time. But that's not realistic. I mean, some guys just refused to try it out, and some women just have bigger issues than you'll have the patience to deal with. But I firmly stand behind the Tao of Badass, and if you check it out and you don't believe it's worth twice what you paid for it, it wouldn't be right to keep a single penny of your money. And that's why the Tao of Badass is protected by a 60-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Now, you can get it, try it out for 60 days and see how it fits. You're guaranteed to actually notice that more women are attracted to you. And I personally promise to get you the success with women that you've wanted. It's my mission to get this information into the hands of the guys who will use it to attract their future perfect woman. And if you don't have a mind-blowing shift in your success with women, simply let me know and I'll give you every single penny of your money back without a single question. And you can keep the bonus books forever for free as a gift just for checking it out. Just think, in less than 2 minutes from now, you can open up the secrets locked away in the Tao of Badass and begin to use the techniques inside to turn the heads of women that you know that never gave you the time of day, and young, hot women that you never thought you'd wake up next to. You won't have to wait around for the mailman to put some bulky DVD on your bookshelf or have the secret sort of carelessly lying around for any woman coming over to browse through when you're in the bathroom. You'll get instant, secure access to it in minutes from now, and you'll be downloading the secrets immediately. I spent years and years learning how to attract women, and I don't know about you, but for me, this is the most important thing I could have ever learned how to do. It's important because even if I have millions of dollars and the perfectly fit body and massive amounts of respect from other men, it's all meaningless if I don't have the woman of my dreams to share it with. You've got nothing to lose and only completely badass skills to gain here. So click the Add to Cart button now and let me teach you what 98% of men around the world will never know about how women think and how to create that spark of attraction and curiosity that drives women crazy over you. Click the Add to Cart button now and you'll be taken to a secure checkout form. Enter your general information there and you'll get immediate access to the private members area where you can open the Tao of Badass for the first time. And your privacy is 100% guaranteed and your personal information is securely protected by secure SSL data encryption. In this video, you've learned how to triangulate to get a woman to subconsciously dream about kissing you. You've learned how to avoid being cheated on by the hotter woman you'll be dating, and you learned how being sort of too cool for school is like wearing a "Please Reject Me" shirt. How mastering the art of attraction and attracting beautiful women is the only way to see the kinds of success that you honestly want to see in your dating life. So scroll down this page now and click the Add to Cart button there, and let me